Hello, 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 hello.
Now we see.
You could hear it on
Now
there.
we can hear it.
Yeah, I couldn't hear that before.
Okay.
I told you that midfield doesn't work. There's no athleticism, no strength.
You're the player from up here, Charlie, or not?
What? Hello, everybody, and welcome back for the second half. Sorry about the technical difficulties in the first half without hearing the commentary. I am Charlie Brooks, bringing you today's broadcast. FC Motown, a tough first half, down 1-0, and they probably should have been down 2-0 because of some really good chances that Cedar Stars missed, so they can count themselves a little bit of luck that they're down 1-0 and plenty of time to get back into this one. Looks like no changes at halftime for Motown, so they're going to stick with what they got. Actually, I think one sub here at the near sideline. It's going to be Samad Bunthong, former New York Red Bulls 2 player, on. And it is number 27, Damian Searchwell. It looks like he came off. So that one change at right back, but other than that, it's the same Motown 11. The same Motown 10, I should say. Samad Bunthong, though, it's the Motown first team debut for him. He played for New York Red Bulls 2 last year after a great career at Marist University. See what impact he can have running down the right sideline, the near sideline for this half. Not a bad half for Damian Searchwell, though, in his first team debut. The American University player came off after 45, wasn't really at fault for the goal. It was a corner kick. It was nicely put into the back of the net. Our referee is just about ready. It'll be Cedar Stars wearing the green, kicking us off for half number 2. Motown wearing their third kit, the blue, as it goes back. And we will kick upfield. Kenny Hott on the ball. Here's Bunthong's first touch as a Motown player. And he gets it up to Stewart, Malik Stewart. And it's Ronaldo da Silva who clears it out off of himself. Now da Silva up to Longo. One defender to the other. And now it's Motown trying to do something, but a bad touch there by Bello. And it's a chance cross field for Kalukian, but Kalukian is unable to head that one. So FC Motown down 1-0, but plenty of time to get back into this. As somehow that was called a throw-in off of Bello. Don't know how that was possible. Obviously off of Rakes and Watkins. Referees miss calls all the time though, I guess. It's another throw-in for Cedar Stars Rush. The visitors, who came into today 2-1-0, 2 wins and 1 loss, coming off a 3-0 loss to New York Red Bulls U23. They've played a lot better today than they played in that 3-0 loss. As a long throw in. Boonthong on it.
Good pressure, Nick.
Can't get upfield, now they can. Here's Bello, lays it off for Stewart, but Stewart couldn't get onto it.
Go Green, come on.
Wonder what Alan McClintock and Anthony Nixon, the two coaches, are thinking after that first half. If you're Nixon, you're very happy because his team played a fantastic first half. But you're also a little weary because Motown do have the players to score. They should have been leading by a little bit more, in my opinion, but for Motown and Alan McClintock, you know you're 1 goal away from tying this one up, even though they haven't tested the Cedar Stars Rush goalkeeper Ethan Kohler too much so far. Even though we were having the technical difficulties in the first half, I was saying almost to myself, I guess, because no one was able to hear. It's the Georgetown versus Georgetown matchup. Kyle and Harris for FC Motown started the day and is still in, and his teammate at Georgetown is the starter today for Cedar Stars Rush, Ethan Kohler. Kohler only played 4 games for the Hoyas this season as he was the backup goalkeeper for them, but a big chance for him this summer to get some good minutes heading into another season with the Hoyas, who of course are always a threat to make the NCAA tournament. They won the tournament in 2019. They made it pretty far this year before they lost to the eventual winners, Marshall University. As chance at the far sideline, and it's ran out of bounds by Voltaire for Motown. It's going to be a goal kick. There is a player down though for Cedar Stars. Maybe took a little elbow or something from Voltaire when he was trying to keep that one from getting to a opponent. Longo to no one in particular. A former Rutgers University defender. It's been very good for Motown so far this summer and joined up with the team in the fall with their U23 program. Motown U23s are still a thing this summer. They beat Ocean City Nor'easters 5-0. That is the Ocean City Nor'easters U23 team that they beat 5-0 this past week. So a strong program here from Motown, but currently it's Cedar Stars running all over them. Chance shot blocked by Longo. Perez on the ball. Misran it. It's Peterson. Peterson crosses it. And it's still in at the near corner. Crosses in again. And that one goes out. As I was saying before that chance, it's Motown with a good U23 program, and they have a lot of college players who are returning these past couple of weeks, and are just getting integrated into the team, so expect a lot of different players to play this season for FC Motown, as they have a very deep roster. Weiss, the goalkeeper for Motown, made a great save against Peterson in the first half, but then conceded on the corner. So former Fordham University player, Weiss, from Germany. He had the complete game shutout, played all 90 minutes against New York Red Bulls U23 a couple of weeks ago. That was about 2 weeks ago now. And no shutout today for the former Fordham goalie, who's now a goalkeeper coach at the university. As on the ball is Stewart. Malik Stewart could not get around Ronaldo da Silva. And Stewart gives away the foul. Rain starting to come down here in Madison, New Jersey. Host of the FC Motown team, and nice Division III college here, Drew University, that are hosting Motown again this summer. The NPSL team also plays here at Drew. Boonthong unable to win that ball. And now Boonthong will win it. Danny Cordero to Boonthong. Motown at the near sideline. It's going to be a throw-in. Mike Cabella was able to win that. Sorry, a free kick, I should say. Jean Voltaire on it. Over to Perez, and Perez gives it away. Motown needs to get back on the counter. Dangerous chance, ball in, and the offside flag is up. Gregson Watkins put it away, but he was offside. So Motown quickly restart. Still only down 1-0, thanks to the offside flag. Kenny Hott here. And it's a throw-in. 54th minute. FC Motown trying to do anything to get back into this game, and it's been the midfield where they have been bossed around so far. Talking about the midfield, here's Kenny Hott. Up to Stewart. Stewart's in, possibly, but he does not beat his defender. Great job by Matthew Leong, defending one-on-one against Malik Stewart. And we have two substitutions getting ready for Motown. Looks like Jake Longo and Kylan Harris will be the two coming off. Let's see who will be coming on. One of them looks like Ryan Peterson. And the other looks to be Connor Kelly. So a midfielder and attacker coming in. Here's Hott to Alberto. That ball switched over to Perez. Perez getting the ball back from Peterson, but he wasn't unable to be there. Here's Rodriguez now off the counter. Gets it to Watkins. The NGIT star on the ball. But he loses it to Boonthong. Great job by the former Red Bull 2 defender. He's had a very good start to his Motown debut as Kelly gives the ball away but then wins it back himself. Cordero up to Peterson. Ryan Peterson, that is. So we have two Petersons on the field now. Jeremy Peterson, number 7 for Cedar Stars Russian. Ryan Peterson, number 9 for FC Motown. That one switched over to Ryan Peterson. Takes a chest down. Can't get around his defender, though. Connor Kelly cleans it up, though. Now back to that far sideline. For FC Motown now feel they have an advantage. Peterson on the ball. Chance for Motown possibly. Lining up a shot is Kelly. Can't get to it first, though. Ronaldo da Silva. The last-ditch defending as Connor Kelly was setting up a shot. Long ball downfield, and it's Voltaire. Voltaire gets around the defender himself. And now up to Stewart, back to Voltaire. But da Silva is over. Only to lose it to Kelly. Kelly, the Duke University player, has come off the bench now all 4 games as he's taken down. And the free kick now called as Motown had lost the advantage. Good call there by the referee, as it was not Hott that was fouled, it was Kelly. This one about halfway into the offensive zone, so possibility for Alberto and Hott to cross it into the box. 57th minute. Alberto will send it in. And now it's going to go out for a goal kick. That one's just bending away from the Motown players on the far side. Didn't really give them a chance. Just about 33 more minutes is all Cedar Stars needs to hold on to this clean sheet for. And they will walk away with a win against Motown, who have been one of the hotter starters of the Metropolitan Division. Of course, after yesterday, it's Long Island Rough Riders sitting first in the division with 9 points out of a possible 9. Motown sitting second on 7 points. Cedar Stars third on 6 points. And New Jersey Copa also sitting on 6. As Motown go all the way back to Weiss. See what Motown can do here to try and preserve that no-loss record. That's an easy foul call. Would be very surprised if you don't get a talking to by the referee. And that's exactly what will happen, Rodriguez, after that little shove to the ground. Kelly over to Stewart. Stewart down the sideline. Gets around Watkins, crosses it in, deflected, and now will be cleared. Boontong. To Cordero, who's moved into a center back position after playing in the center midfield for the first half. Cordero can play either position, the former NJIT star. Here's Kelly. Switches it over to Stewart, and Stewart will lose that battle to Da Silva. Kalukian will not win that battle against Voltaire, as Voltaire sends it out for a throw-in, and he's down, the Haitian national. Two substitutions getting ready for the visitors now, as it looks like Jeremy Peterson is coming off. Also Francisco Gomez Olano. Wait and see who the two players on. Looks like one of them will be a defensive sub. Still waiting on to see the other number.
Yes.
That ball in, cleared away partially. Still a chance. Shot saved by Weiss. Not fully cleared. Now it is. And booted upfield, out of danger. Second big save by Weiss. As Kelly is fouled. Long ball upfield towards Stewart. Can he get there? No, he cannot. Went a little bit too quick there. Substituted player coming on is number 18. Chance, shot, and a goal! It's Zemedkun Rodriguez making it 2-0 Cedar Stars. Off of the far post and in, and this one is looking to be a 3-point swing for Cedar Stars, and what would be a huge 3 points on the road against Motown. Weiss could only keep so many shots out of the back of the net. As now Hayden Criollo comes on for Motown. Try and change things up offensively. Malik Stewart was the player that came off while the Rush were celebrating. Connor Kelly on the ball. On a cold night in northern New Jersey, it's been all Rush, as now Hott gives that ball away. Unforced errors, one of the big talking points for Motown coach Alan McClintock after this game. I'm sure that will be talked about, as what led up to that second goal was a free kick that Alberto took quickly, and he just didn't have any precision on it. Boonthong just let that one roll out for a throw-in. So now Konstantin Weiss has made 2 huge saves, but he's allowed 2 goals. Both of them to his far post. One off of a corner kick in the first half, and then a breakaway shot by Rodriguez in the second half. So a good rebound from Cedar Stars after losing to Red Bull Z23 3-0, with all those goals coming in the second half. They have shown that they are one of the better teams in the Metropolitan Division still. So now here's a chance for Motown. Ryan Peterson on the ball. Danny Cordero trying to find Peterson. Could not. That ball booted upfield. And it's Motown that had the ball for a second. Voltaire had to go all the way back to Weiss. Rodriguez putting on pressure, and Weiss just gets it away. And Criollo gets the ball. That ball switched over. Peterson runs onto it. Peterson's cross finds the head of Bello, and Bello puts it wide. Huge chance for Motown to get one back. Kohler, the goalie for Cedar Stars, was wrong-footed as well. If Bello was able to find that post with his head, it would have been no chance for the goalie. "25 or so minutes left in this game for Motown to pull off a miracle, but now it's a chance for Kalukian in behind the Motown defense, and he slips and falls, and that ends the chance.
Hey, good run. Come on, get up. Get up.
Poor throw out, as Ricketts was there to intercept, but Motown do win it back.
Yes, Ronaldo. Come on, Nick, it's coming. Come on, keep working.
That ball taken quickly. The former New York Red Bull 2 teammates, Kenny Hott and Samad Budendong, one to the other. Motown just trying to keep it close as Boonthong, pressured by Ricketts, and will be booted upfield. Jamar Ricketts, the player for California State University of Northridge in the Big West Division in Division 1. CSUN Conference, I should say. Is nice ball from Criollo to Bello, and it's going to be a corner kick for Motown. Hayden Criollo, the super sub for FC Motown, and he's done a good job since coming on of putting some pressure on the opponents. Is now another sub for Motown. Main priority right now is the corner kick, though. Corner comes in. Chance. Missed by a Motown player. Motown missing their chances now that they're getting some big ones. They go all the way back to Weiss. Up to Hott. Takes it down. Right in front of me. Now one given away. Breakaway chance for Cedar Stars. Can they finish? No! Rakes and Watkins could not. Slipped over himself there. And Motown are still in it. Completely fluffed his lines there. 1-on-1 with Weiss, and Weiss made himself big. And I think Watkins just second-guessed himself when he was kicking the ball and which direction he wanted to go, far post or near post. As we're going to stop play for a player down. Looks like a Motown player.
Can you do me a big favor? That length is just the water keeps, the air keeps blowing here. Do you think we can just release it from here and then I'm going to clean it, or just clean it with no problem? You think people just clean it?
So the injured player will walk off the field for Motown.
Go green!
The throw-in by Cedar Stars, and they'll just kick it back to Motown all the way out for a goal kick, actually. Play restarted quickly by Motown.
Come on, Jamar, come on, Jamar!
Let's see what Motown can do here. Down 2-0. And a couple of really big offensive chances that they were unable to do anything with. Now they've given it away. Connor Kelly, nice sliding tackle. Switch over to the near side for Criollo.
Yes, Ronaldo, yes! Come on, Jamar!
Once again, Motown just struggling to get past that back line of Cedar Stars rush. Seems like Connor Kelly now has switched into a center back position. That ball could not find a teammate. Cedar Stars will now look to make a substitution. Just about 20 minutes left in this one. Up 2-0. In the rainy conditions right now. That ball thrown in. And Motown sends it out. a night that Motown will probably want to forget. They're back home again in USL League 2 next Sunday, 7 p.m., when they will host fellow expansion side New Jersey Copa FC. That game will be most likely Motown sitting on 7 points and trying to get back to winning ways after a draw, and unless they can get a comeback tonight, a defeat at home. Meanwhile, for Cedar Stars, they are home again on Wednesday when they host Westchester Flames as an 8 p.m. game at FDU Teaneck. As now we have a yellow card coming out. Matthew Moreno picking up the first yellow of the day. Boonthong takes it. Kelly's back to his usual position in midfield for Motown now. Danny Cordero back to the center back position. Motown trying to do anything, but they turn it away. A chance again, but nice job by Cordero. Connor Kelly. The near sideline, it goes out off Cedar Stars. Wonder what this result will mean for both teams. As of right now, I think Cedar Stars will still be second place, or they will jump from third to second. They'll still be behind Long Island Rough Riders, though, based on goal differential. Also, Rough Riders have played one less game. So here's a chance for Motown on the breakaway. Still on the ball, but it's one back. Every time Motown have a chance, the Cedar Stars back line is there to squash it. As here's Ricketts trying to get around Boonthong, and he's taken down by Boonthong. And that will give Motown their first yellow card. Samad Boonthong picking up the yellow. Just unable to stop the speed of Jamal Ricketts. One of a few Cedar Stars Rush players who played for the famous St. Benedict's Prep High School soccer team. They've been national champions in high school soccer for such a long time. They didn't play this year, the high school team, because of COVID, but they've produced some really good players, and some of those players have shown tonight why they're really good. Cross in, cleared away. Chance for Motown, but it's not going to get to Bello. Instead defended. One of those St. Benedict's players, Zemedkun Rodriguez, who scored the second goal. He does play for the Gray Bees, as they are called in New Jersey high school soccer. Motown experiencing the ups and downs of being a USL League 2 team after a perfect start against Morris Elite, as well as New York Red Bulls U23. These last two results, this result holds, will not have gone their way. They were down 2-1 to FA Euro New York. They drew that one back with a Ryan Peterson goal in the second half. But this one is going to take 2 goals back. It's going to take beating a goalkeeper in Ethan Kohler, who has not been challenged too much, as Ricketts is going to take on Boonthong again. Boonthong has to be careful on a yellow already. Ricketts gets around him, crosses it in, and going to be cleared by Motown. Kenny Hott on the ball. Finds his future Duke teammate, Connor Kelly. Connor Kelly, current Duke. Kenny Hott, the Duke commit. Those two will probably be playing midfield for the next couple of years, even after Motown. Motown on the far side. Taken away at the midfield. The one place where Motown has struggled today has been their midfield. Cross in, right into the hands of Weiss. And the tall German goalkeeper will send it up to Kelly. But he's fouled by De Silva. Alberto played that one still rolling, so it will be a ball coming back. Once again, the ball still rolling. Motown need to stop the ball before they take the free kick. They're just wasting time themselves. In a game where they already have limited time to get back into this one. Mike Bello unable to win that one. Bello has played mainly in the NPSL, but also a couple of games in USL League 2. This is his second. He's been shut down by the Cedar Stars defense. Thrown at the far sideline. And this one's going to be a battle for the ball between both teams. Eventually Motown comes out with it, but give it away right away. Long shot, easily picked up by Weiss. Weiss will get credited with a couple of saves on those shots, but they were... A shot like that is never going to go in. This ball switched to the near side for Bello. Gets around his defender. Crosses it. And it's defended away again. Matthew Leong having a fantastic game at center back. No chance of that ball connecting. Number 6, Diogenes Kinyua. That ball cleared out. Throw in for Motown at the far sideline. Rain really coming down now here at Drew University campus in Madison, New Jersey. Chance for Motown to build up, but they're going to have the ball at the back. Only to give it away out of bounds again. I mentioned earlier, costly, unexcusable turnovers, if you're Alan McClintock, will be something that he will point at as to why they did not win this game if they can't get the 2 goals and get a draw out of this. Creating too many chances for the opponent instead of chances for yourself when you're turning the ball over like they have today. But you could also just say it was a really good press by Cedar Stars that forced a lot of these turnovers. So both sides should be given credit. Credit where credit is due. As the offside flag was up against Rodriguez. Motown stuck at their back line right now. Unable to really play through midfield. As now here is Bello at the near sideline. He'll go up. And nobody able to get that one. Nice job there by Cordero keeping that one for Motown. Switched over to the far side. Nice block, though, by Cedar Stars. Quickly thrown in. Cross in. Headed away. Chance going the other way, but Voltaire is able to stop it, only to give it away. Chance and Cordero's back to stop that one. Connor Kelly at the near sideline. It goes out off of De Silva. He's been one of the men of the match, along with Matthew Leong, in stopping this Motown attack, which before today had scored in every single game, but is 9 minutes away from being held scoreless. But now here's a great chance, only for it to not be corralled. Really frustrating night. So that ball is going to be taken by Kohler. And Kohler will send his team upfield quickly. Kenny Hott takes down Rodriguez. And that'll be another yellow card for Motown, the second for the hosts. So now, both former Red Bull 2 players have yellow cards today. The U.S. Youth National Team player Kenny Hott had a really good game against First State FC in the NPSL when he had 2 assists in their 7-1 victory over that team a week and a half ago. But he's been shut down tonight from those really good through balls. Free kick given away by Cedar Stars. Motown coming upfield. Here's Boonthong having to go backwards to pick up that ball. And he gives it away, but Motown will send this one upfield into the box, but Kohler will take it and fall on it to kill a little bit of time. Time running out for Motown. Cedar Stars enacting a little bit of revenge after they lost 3-0 at home in their last game. They're handing almost that same scoreline to Motown today. Cedar Stars rush team that has some very good talent this year. Same for Motown. You can expect them to bounce back after this performance, especially with the intensity that Alan McClintock wants them to play with, and hopefully some more players will be fit for the next game next week. Some of the college players still trying to integrate into the Motown team from the NCAA tournament, as Cordero sends that ball away from Boonthong out of bounds. Motown is also home on Wednesday, June 9th, when they will host FA Euro New York, trying to get a little revenge for that 2-2 draw and pick up all 3 points in that game. So the next two are going to be big after this one, as NJ Copa are coming off back-to-back shutout wins, and FA Euro New York are struggling a little bit after drawing Motown. They then lost to Long Island Rough Riders and Morris Elite. So Motown will stay ahead of FA Euro New York for now. They're on 4 points. Motown will stay on 7, which will drop them down to about third. As now Cordero picks up the yellow, so that's the third yellow of the game from Motown. A little frustration for the hosts, who know they have not played a good game at all. Boonthong, Cordero, and Hott sitting on the yellow cards. Cedar Stars, I mentioned their next game is Wednesday at home against Westchester Flames, 8 p.m. And then they are also home on June 9th when they will take on NJ Copa. So NJ Copa in 1 week will get Motown and Cedar Stars Rush both on the road for the former NPSL team, now in USL 2. It's almost a great chance for 3. That one was looking for possibly Bello, but a foul called as Alberto went down. Motown will restart it quickly. This ball upfield. Part of the field where Motown has struggled today. And once again, they struggle to do anything. So a goal kick coming up for Kohler. Other than that Michael Bello header, Kohler has not been challenged too much. The header that went wide from Bello earlier in the second half when it was 1-0. And then Ryan Peterson, it looked like off a corner, had a chance, but he whiffed on the kick. Motown on the ball. And that is going to be a throw-in for Motown. Here's a chance for Ricketts. Great job, though, by Cordero. And now Weiss will clear it out and not fully away. Motown's on it now. Possible foul, but referee says no. So we play on. Hayden Criollo trying to get that long ball from Hott. He could not. 89th minute, time running out. What's looking to be a first shutout of the season for Ethan Kohler. As the offside flag is up against Ricketts. On the long ball. This ball switched over to the far side. Poor pass again. Rodriguez on the ball. Will give it up to Ricketts, who was offside again. 90th minute now. Shouldn't be too much added on. So we are running out of time. A dominant performance for Cedar Stars Rush on the road in USL League 2, as they will jump up to 9 points this season. Motown will fall to 2-1-1 and will stay on 7 points after a fantastic start to the season. Little slip in form these past 2 games, and we'll see how the rest of the season goes. It's early, but the Long Island Rough Riders and Cedar Stars Rush are sitting comfortably at the top of the division with 9 points. Cedar Stars after 4 games, Long Island after 3. That should be a fun game to watch when those teams play. Sounds dangerous there. Hayden Criollo just trying anything to get the ball. Almost slid right into Kohler. Kohler punts it away. We've hit 90 on the clock. And Ricketts will just hold on to this one against Boonthong. Cleared out, and We should be hearing that whistle any second now. Motown wins the ball in the corner. Here's Hot on the ball. In midfield. They give it away again. Chance for Cedar Stars if they want to maybe get another shot. It's Ricketts on it, gives it away. And a foul called against Jamar Ricketts. Ball upfield. Stepping up is the Cedar Stars defense, and they get called for another foul. And we have a player taken down, trying to take the free kick, and tensions are boiling over a little bit right now. As both teams are going to get together. Referees have to settle this one down a little bit with time running out in the game. There is going to be a yellow card coming out. Not sure who will get it. Looks like a rush player. So that's 2 yellow cards now for Cedar Stars rush players, but the 2 they care most about is the 2 goals, as they will look to preserve the shutout, but Motown has a chance on the free kick. Ball comes in, far post header, and that one was put wide. And the final whistle blows. FC Motown fall at home